topic is features and flows. Yes, we're doing a double F. Yes, because what is hip hop without the features and flows? Is it even music? Hell no. So tonym.a, how you doing, my nigga?
I'm good. I'm blessed. How about you?
I'm happy.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's get into it. What's a feature?
A feature is just simple. Just simple as you on your song having a different person.
Yeah,
you know, that's
okay.
that's a feature.
Yeah.
It could be
adding
like
another element of an artist.
It could be way different. It could be like a rapper, a vocalist. The feature.
Okay. Simple as that.
Simple as
now,
that.
what does a feature list, especially on a project, have to look like? What does it have to look like? What does it entail?
Oof. Bro, features entail a lot.
Yeah.
Features entail a lot.
They really tell more about what kind of an artist you are and what you're trying to do with the project.
Precisely.
Yeah.
You feel?
Okay.
So, a feature list, talking about project, let's talk about a debut album.
Yeah, let's start with like a debut album.
Let's talk with debut album. I don't feel like a debut album should really have like a lot of features. I don't feel like it should have a lot of features, really. I just feel like we don't know you like.
We want to get to know you now. When you're featuring a lot of other people, it's just like, you're deleting yourself.
Yeah, you're deleting yourself.
Okay,
cool. Yeah, so like you should have like, a couple of features there, and not like really big names. Why do we need big
oh my
names,
goodness, like, in Tanga Zako, please introduce other artists. Like,
simple.
Yeah.
I mean, if for real like big artists on the debut album, on your next project, what's gonna happen? Are you gonna still get the same people?
Well, let's just say the pond is big. Many fishes in the sea.
Okay, cool.
I mean, like,
We'll justify.
You get what I'm saying? But like, I feel like if you're having like a big name, at least one or two, if you wanna flex on us, like not too many.
Yeah. You get overwhelmed, man.
Yes.
And then just like features on projects should be there. They are vital to like introduce different kinds of people to your project, because
kind of like give it a bit of like versatility.
Different sounds.
A project doesn't have to sound the same.
You feel? Yes. So like features are actually really important, but we have to really think about how we incorporate them in a project, or like in just like a song in general.
Not every song should have a feature. This is your album, this is your project, whatever project it is. Don't dilute yourself. We want to hear more of you. Those are just to what?
As you said, just to bring versatility. Different.
Okay. Thank you for helping me out.
Anytime, shut up.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, what does a new feature? No, not a new feature. What does a feature look like for a new artist? What do features do for new artists?
What do they do for new artists? Yes. That's a very good question. So, like a feature for a new artist, I feel like it introduces that new artist to another pocket of supporters.
Yes,
if I have 50 supporters and then I feature elmie and elmie has 50 more. Like
that's
it's more or less guaranteed.
It's
more or less guaranteed that your 50 is gonna make maybe my 50 and there's gonna be 100. So like features for a new artist is like kind of to like introduce you to like a more vast market of what you try to do and everything.
For me, I kind of feel like it's it means that you are seen. If a particular person is willing to be featured on your project or a song, it means that you're doing something right and they want to work with it. They see you and they're like, oh, he's actually good. And you know what? I want to do this. They're like, I feel like you're already out there, you're doing great, and that's why you're considered. So it can mean a lot of things, but like those are like the most two important things. You're doing something and you're seen and you're recognized. So can a feature list? I feel like we've discussed this, but like let's put it out there. Can a feature list be too much?
Yeah, it can be a lot.
I feel like this year we've experienced a lot.
Yeah, we've experienced a lot of those, man.
Great examples for us, particularly SA and elmie. We feel like 20 days before.
20 days before what?
Was diluted a lot.
Yeah, they said that it had like a lot of features. So yeah, talking about the debut album and having like a lot of artists and everything.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't even know what to say. There's just a lot of things. There's just a lot of wrong things with that album. As much as it did good.
Yeah. Which you're not taking away from me.
No, like we forever be like, you did good, but like there's I know.
There's always a room for improvement.
You know,
like,
so yeah.
Like
and I just hope the artist sees that and doesn't repeat the same mistake. That's if he sees it too.
As a mistake.
You know, as a mistake. Maybe he sees it as an accomplishment, which it is, but like it gets a bit too much. It gets a bit too much. You know, so okay, so as a feature, you obviously have to. You obviously don't have to incorporate or feature people of the same sound. You can do that, but like you have to kind of like add some versatility, as I said. Do you have to cushion each other, or let's get cooking?
Bro, let's go toe to toe.
Yeah.
Let's go toe to toe. Let's go toe to toe. I mean, if we cushion each other, that like. For me, pretty much, it sounds like we're just doing it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah,
you know?
You're right.
You know, and definitely, for sure, at 100%. Most times, whenever you write your own songs and everything, there's nothing you're trying to cushion.
No.
Is there?
No.
So, if you get a feature, let's just be the same thing. Let's go toe to toe.
Let's see who's the best. It's
know?
your song. Are you going to kill the feature, or is the feature going to kill you? Now, if you have a big artist on a song, make sure that you don't get devoured.
Yeah.
Because the artist going to devour you if he gets a chance.
Yeah.
So make sure that you come in, build up, you come in knowing your business, so you know what you're doing. And I like today's releases because there are many examples of like the topic at hand. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I love it. And today's a very special episode. So stick around. We have a special feature. Today we are living up to the name, the topic at hand, flows and features. So for the surprise, for the special feature, stick around. Yes.
Right
so yeah. Okay. I feel like we have like dived too much into the topic, but
yeah, we chopped it up.
We chopped it up. So
decent much.
Yeah. Today's drops. This week's drops.
We didn't talk about flows.
I moved too much. Okay,
flows.
Talk
about how important
a flow
is on
I'm
the
just
song.
Excited. This week's releases are like hot.
They are pretty hard.
You're gonna say, yeah. Okay. Cool.
So flows, man. A flow is very important. Like a flow, first of all, before we listen to bars, before we even listen to that feature that we talk about, we're gonna listen to the flow.
Yes,
how you approach the beat, how you usually got to write the beat and everything. And if the flow is good, come on, we good, man. You know.
And with the flow, we're kind of like going to understand why when we get introduced to the song, we're kind of like going to understand the feature.
Yeah.
Be like, that's why he featured this certain artist on this certain song because the flow is like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, features and flow, guys, like double F. You can't separate it. No. So yeah, there. And obviously flows play a very crucial part in like rap and hip hop. Yeah. Without a flow, are you even an artist? Because it what does it do? It separates artists.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, a lot.
Yes, it separates artists, and like it's like we know you for this flow, we love you for this flow. A lot of people are loved for their flows and things like that. And you're just like, okay, cool.
I mean, that's where a person's sound kind of sits on, you know. Your sound kind of sits on like your flow and everything you do. So your flow is very crucial, man.
Right.
It is very crucial.
And you can have like the same flow, or you can be very versatile. We know people who like can write on anything.
Yeah. Versatility is best. Volatile.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So you know. Yeah. So
is that it?
I think that's it.
Is that it? I kind of feel like today's topic's like short.
It is short.
But like it's going to dive more into the releases because the topic is going to shine more into the releases. Yeah. So
and still talking about flows. One thing we tend to kind of like mix matches. It's you can have like a slow beat. And flow fast on it, but still makes sense.
Yeah.
And you can have like a fast beat and flow slow on it and still makes sense. And there are these beats that are like broken beats. You feel? So the flow there is kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like you're not actually on the beat, but you're actually on the beat. So like a flow is a very vast thing, man. You know? But as what we talk,
you just have to know how to write
the beat
and stay true to your flow, stay true to yourself. Then you're gonna kill it. That's what we say.
I mean, the operative way there is sing. That's what I'm saying.
What?
Sing.
Yeah.
Just gotta sing.
Yeah.
Just gotta be in sync with it. And then
don't be intimidated.
Yeah.
You thought of this. It's your song, for heaven's sake. Now, why are you getting killed by your own? Have you ever seen like a person be devoured by a beat, by a song? And you're just like, weren't you the one that thought of this? Like, weren't you the one that thought of this? Now, how are you getting swallowed by your own song? No, sometimes it's just like, be serious. Because now you're playing with this.
Yeah.
Today's releases.
Diving on to today's releases. Well, last week's releases, actually, we have a decent number of albums. Like a decent number of albums. So 25K released, 25K dropped an album titled Loyal to the Plug.
Yeah.
Let's chop that up.
Let's chop that up. 25K cooked. I am happy. I'm happy. Like, I appreciate it. It's amazing. Although it was overwhelming because of the many releases, especially being albums. Bro, we had 4 albums to chop up. 4! And it was just like, yo!
What's going on?
But like, nonetheless, with the gold, chopping it up, nah. I'm satisfied. The features now. The features now.
So the features.
The features now.
100%.
They were.
100%.
They were.
100%.
They were. Just to name a few, Nasty C was there, featured on Real is Rare. Had the hook, and it was hooking. I will hooked.
We're hooked.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Marcus Harvey's there.
Marcus Harvey.
On something special.
My goodness.
You know, he got...
And Deep Waters too.
Deep Waters.
We're going to dive into that.
There's
Aries.
There's Maglero Doughboy.
You know, just to name a few. And with that said, you already know Ba. K cooked. K cooked.
Kilo cooked, man.
Now, the top song for us from the album. The album's name.
The album's name is Loyal to the Plug.
Loyal to the Plug. And the single that stood out for us, SA and Elmie, has to be Deep Waters.
Gotta be Deep Waters.
Featuring Marcus Harvey, Aries, and Madlera Doughboy.
You can say that 20 times more, man. That song is just everything.
I don't know, but like Marcus is laced. Marcus is laced. If you do not know Marcus Harvey, please go check him out. Please go check that dude out. He's pretty, by the way, so big ups. I just had to say that. It makes me so excited.
Put it out there.
You know what I'm saying? So, Aries, I said this. I don't know what you're drinking, but keep ordering it.
Yeah. Now here's some good.
Aries' verse is the whole thing that made... it's the verse that made the verse happen. Yo! Yeah, man.
Deep Waters is hard, man. Deep Waters is hard. Talking about features and flows. Just listen to Deep Waters.
Yes.
Just listen to Deep Waters.
A true definition
of the topic at hand.
Thank you.
So the second drop we got from this week was from tonym.a, titled an album titled Red October Induction. Yeah.
For a new artist, big ups. Nigga cooked. But like there's a few things we'd like to, you get what I'm saying? Now let's start with like the flows and features.
Yeah.
The features, he could have done less. I feel like he's a new artist. We wanna know you. We already know you, but like now let us into your life. Who are you? What are you about? And things like that. We can't only say the same thing, but let us know all about you.
And they don't, like, these new artists, not all of them, by the way, but a lot of them, they don't really let us know
who they are
and everything.
They don't introduce us. It's like, because you are singing now, we should know who you are. When we say we want to know you, your story. Why are you rapping?
Chop that up.
Why are you here? What is music to you?
Chop that up.
You get what I'm saying? Please.
And by we saying that, and I think by them just trying to defend themselves is, look, if you listen to, I don't know how this is gonna sound, but if you listen to Tony Diamond's album and if you listen to Usman Mane's album, the storylines are more or less the same.
Mlazi babies.
Oh, Mlazi babies.
We get it.
Mama made it out. Mama love you. Mama.
And I'm not saying don't do that, but like awa, that's who you are. Okay, cool.
I mean, you know,
fine. It's just not enough.
The story of the
that's
whole
what we're
album
saying.
is
It's not enough.
Nah.
You're giving us the same thing, and on every song. That's the most pissing thing now. On every song, you're saying the same thing, and it's just like, hello, hi, what's happening?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. But then let's see, cool.
The flows.
Yeah, composition, the flows, the features,
construction. I loved it. I loved it. Now, the star single.
Oh yeah. The real hot single.
Yes.
Was what was it again?
Wishlist. Featuring
Wishlist.
Questa
on it.
Usman Mane. Younger Chief.
Bro.
Yo. Talking of flaws.
I don't know how I forgot that. Talking about flaws.
What do we call what they did? Because there wasn't like a pause and like.
Yeah. There wasn't really cuts off choruses.
Artist on artist. So it's Tony Diamond. It's a free flow.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Tony came in, Usman Mane, Questa, and Yanga.
Yeah.
They didn't cushion each other.
Nah.
They killed.
Talking about going toe to toe.
Yo! And then Questa. Ow! The goat is goated.
Yeah, nah. Shout out.
So Wishlist.
Yo.
Definitely it's a wish song. It's a song you'd want to have on a project.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, man.
So yeah.
Shout out.
So what did we think of the album as a whole?
Bro, sharing my perspective about the album as a whole. I'm not really satisfied.
I'm not
to the T, but
I'm happy with what he came up with.
Yeah.
But for a new artist, I feel like these new artists are looking to make new rules.
Yeah, so much.
No.
So much that
they're just diverting from what we are used to and what is supposed to happen. Exactly.
You know, talking about their changing rules and everything. Okay, the intro was beautiful. But it wasn't
very spiritual.
Very spiritual and everything. But for me, I don't think it was very like intro like.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I don't think it was really like.
Sometimes I get lost for words because I'm just like I don't even know what to say. And let's talk about the outro. I feel like there were two songs in the middle of the album that could have made great outros. Have you ever listened to a song in the middle of a project and be like, "Are we finishing up?" No.
You can make you still got like 4 songs left.
And then the outro comes. What do you mean? You made a bonus. A bonus track and outro. Just because you extended it, no, it's not extension.
It's not extension. It is like that, but it's like how do you even get there? How do you even get there?
What is that?
I mean, I don't want to say there are rules, but there are things to like building an album, bro.
There are rules.
You know,
there are rules. Let's just call it like that. There are rules
to building an album, and you should like strictly be on those rules, bro. And yo, as I say, I'm not like satisfied to the T, but I'm happy to like done, man. You know?
I feel like 70%.
Yeah.
I'm like on a 70%.
Yeah.
He cooked. He did what a nigga could do.
Yeah.
We just have to see what the album does.
Yeah. We just have to see the performance and everything.
But like
check out Tony Diamond, man. Really October induction.
Yeah.
Moving on, we got someone who hasn't really been in the game. And he kind of came back with like a couple of features there. The features were hard. I was really looking forward to his album, man.
I was disappointed to say the least. Name and shame.
Talking about Frank Casino released an album by design.
The intro in that song.
Ooh.
The intro in that album.
Fire.
Fire.
I
was really like. That intro sets you. It sets up the mood. It defines the whole album. It defines the whole title, and you're just like, okay, He's cooking. You get into the second song and you're just like, oh, he switched off the stove.
Yeah, I mean, coleslaw.
Yo.
You got like, okay, it is Frank Casino when you listen to the album.
Yes.
But
he could have done more.
For a nigga who has
been in the game.
Who has been in the game and who has been off the game. I mean, like, what has he been experiencing from the time off he got to the time in he got now? Like, why don't you put all that to the
He
song?
was off. What was he doing during his off?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Just put the experiences to the song. You make a really great song.
Yeah.
You make a really
great song. But like the intro.
I didn't.
And I can't even believe the only hot song on that album is the intro. What do you mean? What do you mean? You get what I'm saying? And another single that stands out is Reach as G Part 2 featuring Snaggy T and Casper US. And I feel like it stands out because it features those people. Yeah. That's the only reason. Yes, that's the only reason it stands out. Yeah. Other than that,
we're not really happy with Casino.
Oh, we are not at all. I can't even rate it because it's just like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. So I feel like we just gotta move on from that sad story we just shared, man. You know. Yeah. Cool. So Flo Jones Jr.
Yes.
That's the third album we got of the week. Flo Jones Jr. who's Pagelo Umpago. Titled Umpago, that's the album from Flo Jones Jr. man.
Pagile? No.
Nah.
He didn't.
Nah.
He didn't.
Nah.
He didn't. I don't even have a favorite song from it.
Yeah. We only listen to it. And like, just to be fair, we didn't really gravitate towards like his sound and everything. But it's like a lot of the people that we talked off and kind of rated and everything, they are not really our
cup of tea.
The people that we listen to
every day. But it's hip-hop, you have to like an ear for everything.
When you listen,
be willing to listen.
When you listen, you'll be like, oh dang,
actually
this nigga's really good.
I've been sleeping on this guy. Have you ever listened to someone and
be like, I'm getting back to my bed?
Yeah.
I'm going back.
I've been fine. The album Umpago? No.
Nah.
Telly with Blake, he tries though.
Yeah, I mean.
So yeah. I feel like we got it from a high and now it's just like
we're elevating. Like we're even lost for words, man. Like these albums, man. I feel like it's the new sound that's in right now. There's this sound that's like flying around.
With that said, we both feel like hip hop is kind of like diluted because everyone is trying to do their own thing, forgetting that this is art.
Yeah.
We are trying to be the art, forgetting that we are the artists. Yes.
Yo.
Nah.
Yo.
So yeah, 4 albums.
4 albums.
Name
all the albums. There's like 25K gave us Loyal to the Plug.
Yeah.
Tony Diamante gave us Red October.
Yeah.
Frank Casino gave us By Design.
Yeah.
Flo Jones Jr. gave us Umpago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from the 4, only 2 stand out.
Yeah. And from the 2, only 1 was like cooked to the T.
25K.
I don't know whether it's a thing of experience or what, but nigga cook.
But like as a new artist too, you should get into the game with hunger. Be hungry and cook.
I don't smell the hunger.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't see the hunger.
And what's with niggas and being like, we already made it? Maybe that's the problem. They really think they made it.
Yeah.
They confuse success with hype.
Oh yeah.
You can burn out and burn out fast.
Yeah.
That's one thing about fame.
Yeah.
Do not confuse hype with success. Just because everybody knows your name doesn't mean you've made it. No. You're here, yes. Have you made it? Your success, longevity will tell us.
So yeah, these niggas really got a lot to do, man. They still got a lot of work to do. They still got a lot of things to play up, and I hope for the sake of the culture, the real culture, the real hip hop culture, the culture that I stand for myself. I really hope that people actually in the end get to see that. Yeah, we've been listening, but yeah,
it doesn't feel like hip hop. That's all.
Doesn't feel like hip hop, man.
Bars.
Nah.
I left Bars in like 25K's album.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was.
I don't know, bro. let's just, I feel like we've already chopped too much in
Bruh,
this
like,
album. Like, we just,
you know, like I was on a high. I was overwhelmed with the amount of releases, but I was like, you know what? They've cooked.
Cool, man.
But like with the disappointment, I'm sure with this episode, you can really feel the releases.
Yeah, I can feel the energy, man.
Nah.
I mean, like we get our energy from the people, from the releases we listen to, from talking about releases.
Last but not least,
this was a single, more of a freestyle from Kincaid.
Yeah.
Titled Homebody.
Nigga cooks. That's one thing about him.
Just watch out for Kincaid, man.
Yeah.
Watch out for Kincaid, man.
Single, and you really watched off those albums.
Yeah, nah.
It's just like, eh. So the releases that really stand out for us this week has to be 25K's album and Kincaid single. Yeah.
That's it. That's what you gotta check out, man. Just run those up and let us know what you think on the comment section, of course. Yeah, because we really have like strong perspective.
Now, before we finish up, MT is releasing next week. I'm excited about that, obviously, because I want to hear what he has. So we're really looking out for that.
Yeah. So talking about him releasing next week, what do you think about these loads and loads of hip hop albums that we got right now, and Usmama releasing
an interlude,
a deluxe.
A
deluxe album.
MT is releasing on the 31st of October. Usmamane is releasing on the 1st of November.
I mean, after so much albums, but you know what I feel like? I feel like these niggas are too scared to lose, because imagine releasing an album by yourself in a month by yourself and no one runs it up. We will see that you release the album and no one runs it up. So if it's like within these files, you are shoving us. If it's within these files and nobody runs it up, it will be like, at least they didn't say it, or your attention won't be focused on you. That's what I feel like they're doing, man. And it's like fucking sassy, man.
But then if like you're shoving us with like releases this year, what are you going to do next year? Aren't you going to burn out? Aren't you going to have to take a break? Or are you hot like that to a point where you're going to be releasing every time?
We don't know.
Anyways, so yeah, that. I have to say this again. I really appreciate KO pushing his album to next year. I get it. I understand it. Thank you, King. Thank you.
I really appreciate one nigga named K-Kid for not releasing an album after just simply blowing up and simply giving us an album. Shout out.
My girl, K-Kid, we love you. We get it. And like, she's been quiet. And I'm just like, I appreciate it. I love it. So yeah, with that said,
was a sin, I guess I'm going to hell.
Hot, the paper, the money, the guap. We gotta be feeling the top, scoop up the cup. Gotta be facing the tail and the Rex and then visit and see who will at the bank. Wanna be looking at honey, the drip must be pouring like it's out of the tank. Finna be speeding and winning, that's we keep improving until we the top of the rank. I'ma be doing my portion and leaving no option inside. The dog was a prank. That shit just drop us it headed and just super so to the wound. It was a stank. So I'm not sure they wanna put pen to the page. The story was leaving and frank. Conga be friends with an A, be we have seen. I guess be friends with the spark. Just cause I'm like that I'm Drake, that it don't mean I like some melanin ring. I check with the poop, I don't want you no reason. The rap like a hood, you killing the mood. Deal with the ripper, don't make you a shag in the sea. My nigga, me killer myself. Booking a doobie and thinking you moving is PC. My nigga, me dealer myself. Just cause you rapping, you sing. Don't be in your touching muscles and me killer myself. The brother, the ego, the little, the man. The thicker the skin, I'm a pillar myself. You pouring your bullets, I'm shooting my cannon. Just know, my nigga, you killing yourself. Hey, you killing yourself. It's MA.
Thank you for watching. See you next week.